gun's ready, gonna shoot him a whitetail buck.
Today's outdoor adventure has been brought to you by Primos Hunting Calls, Pepsi, Cox Industries, Night Force Optics, Advanced Aluminum Permatile Roofing, Mossy Oak Brand Camo, Weaver Tidmore Attorneys, Mossy Oak Biologic, Primos Double Bull Blinds, Carbon Express Arrows, Gorilla Tree Stands, Matthews Solo Cam, Stealth 4x4, Bass Cat Boats, Bass Pro Shops, Marvin's Building Materials and Home Centers, Dream Ranch Lodge and Hunting Preserve, and these other fine sponsors.
Bucks rutting, whitetail strutting, searching for a door. Cooking and fighting, making a scrape, letting the other bucks know. Throws his weight around and it takes him down. The challenger wants no more. A chick boom got another door. The king of the great outdoors. Along rivers and valleys, he's a king of the southeast. It's just the nature of the beast.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Today, something's done.
Today, something's gonna die. Ronnie and the buck looked eye to eye, stood still, pretty like a picture. Chick, just another day in Ronnie Smith's outdoor adventures. Bang.
You know, honestly, turkey hunting really don't get any better than Texas. And on today's show, I'm going to be taking a good friend of mine, Heath Butler, with B&B Game Fence with me to the Vinson Ranch in Texas to kill some long-beard Rio Grande gobbler turkeys. Now let's get started.
How many turkeys are there?
Now, all my buddies have been talking about the Vinson Ranch. That's all I've been hearing about for about the last year. And I finally got the opportunity to get in the truck with Lanny, and he carried me around and showed me just part of this 12,000-acre ranch that he's got. And then we split up with Lanny and we went out on our own, and we decided to just drive around. We had a few hours that afternoon and try to strike a turkey from the truck. And it worked pretty good. Now, everything worked perfect. We struck the old turkey from the truck. The turkey comes in, we get set up. The turkey comes about 500 yards. The only problem is there's a big old lake in between me and the turkey. Now I gotta go to work. I gotta try to con or finesse that turkey and talk him into coming around that pond or even flying over the pond. Ideally, I'd like to see him come around the pond, walk around the end of it, come across the dam, and come into us. I knew I was asking a lot, but it was worth a try. This old turkey was gobbling at everything I was throwing at him, and he was hot as I was. The only problem was, like I said, he was on the other side of this doggone lake. So I figured I couldn't make the shot from where I was, of course. It was about 100 yards. So I figured when the old turkey gets up and starts strutting up and down the edge of this lake and gets behind a tree or some sort of structure, that I would get up and move closer and try to get on the edge of the pond on my side, and I could make the shot because it wasn't but about 40 yards across the lake. So I waited on the old turkey to walk up and down the bank strutting and gobbling, and finally he turned to the right and went behind some brush, a big old pile of logs, if you will, and I got up and I started hoofing it right to the turkey. And I just knew I was going to get right to the edge of the pond before he turned and come back out, but I didn't. Now I just knew this old turkey busted me. I could not believe I just got away with this. He turned around and came back a lot quicker than I thought he was, and he had me nailed. But believe it or not, I got away with it. Oh, it's on now. He's committed. He's coming around the dam just like I wanted him to. Listen to that super chicken thundering. I knew things was going too good. All of a sudden, the turkey spooks and runs off, and I look to the left, and guess what? The Angus family's running at him, chasing him.
I can't believe it, cows. He was coming across that dam.
This segment has been brought to you by Marvin's Building Material and Home Center, Lacrosse Boots, Bass Cat Boats, and Bass Pro Shops. Log on to RonnieSmith.tv for tips and techniques that I guarantee you will make you a better hunter. Recently, I had the privilege of testing the new Team Primo Stealth 4x4 all-electric vehicle in extreme off-road conditions. Thanks to the aluminum chassis and independent strut suspension, the handling was sharp and agile, and the ride was extremely comfortable. The quiet, reliable, rugged, and scent-free Stealth ran and hid from the competition's models. And just like Team Primo's, the Stealth 4x4 is made in the USA.
Marvin's Building Materials and Home Centers make shopping for home improvements so easy, you'll have to shop us to believe it. Great selection, helpful sales associates, and everyday low prices. Come shop Marvin's drive-through lumber yard. Tired of loading your lumber purchases twice? It's better at Marvin's. Load straight into your vehicle. It's that easy. And Marvin's also offers free delivery. Marvin's, making it easy, one project at a time.
Mossy Oak Biologic, best known for food plots, but there's more. Mineral rocks, spray rigs, and a new seed blend, Perfect Plot. They're all available to see at plantbiologic.com. Be a part of the biologic lifestyle, where tractor time is therapy. A healthy deer herd brings happiness, and big antlers bring deep gratitude. Welcome to Biologic.
These little creatures right here are what people call dung beetles. Now, I've never seen a dung beetle before, but after what happened to me on the earlier hunt, I feel a lot like these beetles feel. A whole lot of work goes into nothing but a pile of dung. Turkey dung, in my case. These some working little beetles right here. I don't know what their mission in life is, but they steady after it. Maybe a lot like us turkey hunters. We work real hard and sometimes we just come up with the raw end of the deal, but we keep going. Well, we got on some turkeys the next morning. Actually, we got on a field full of turkeys the next morning. It was up in the morning before we did get on the turkeys, though, and the field was already full of hens and jakes. And now, eventually, they got joined by a handful of good long-beard mature gobblers. Now, I sat there and crawled up to this field and got in position, got the camera set, and I made a few calls to these turkeys. I could tell they were henned up, and they wasn't really interested in leaving their hens because these old gobblers know that if they leave these hens to go to another one, that another gobbler will take them and take them out of there. So they knew better than that, and they really didn't act real interested. But eventually, after sitting there for about an hour, I did call up some jakes and a few long-beard gobblers. I had some within range several times, but I did call these in, and I could have took the turkey, and it was beautiful video, don't get me wrong, but that's not what I came to Texas for. I really wanted an in-your-face hunt. I wanted a gobbler to come in strutting and gobbling, and I wanted to make him a movie star. I wanted a great video. And I knew I wasn't going to get that this morning because they had their hens with them and they just wasn't that fired up. So I really figured that I'd come back out that afternoon and catch them after they broke up and separated. And maybe I could get a single gobbler by himself and get him interested and get him hot and fired up, and he'll come in strutting and gobbling like I wanted him to. But little did I know that the storm of the century was coming in this afternoon. It was bringing tornadoes, high wind, and a ton of rain. So we knew that after lunch we was going to get out there and take a gobbler any way we could take him, good video or not. As long as I called him in, I was going to take a turkey this afternoon before the storm hit. Now I'm in the driver's seat. I'm right where I wanted to be before the storm comes in. I got a turkey coming in. He's already came about 200 yards. A good mature long-beard gobbler. I'm working him, but it's taking forever because this turkey's real nervous, as most mature gobblers are, especially when it's real windy like it is right now today. He can't see a hen, so that makes him even a little bit more alert than what he normally would be. But I'm going to let the turkey come on in. He's within range. I got to get him around the little brush pile, and I'm going to try to call him straight over to me. Now, me and my cameraman, Wormie, are about 10 yards apart. I'm out in front of him. We got to communicate. He can hear me because I got a wireless mic on and he's got headphones on. But I'm having a hard time hearing Wormie, and you will not believe how loud he can talk and get away with it because the wind is so bad. Now, I finally got this turkey called around this brush pile. Now I'm going to try to call him straight into me right in front of the camera.
No. No. Kill him.
This segment has been brought to you by Cox Industries, Night Force Optics, Camo Wraps, and Advanced Aluminum Permatile Roofing. To purchase some of my Pro Series hats and gear or DVDs and apparel, just log on to ronniesmith.tv.
Well, folks, you probably already knew that Marvin's Building Material is here to help with all types of home improvement. But what you might not know is that Marvin's is there to help with all types of hunt improvement. If you're looking for feed, seed, or fertilizer to keep your herd healthy throughout the fall and winter, or if you're interested in supplemental feeding or just keeping a watch on your herd, then Marvin's is there for you with all types of accessories to improve your hunt. Now, you know what I know. Marvin's Building Material and Home Center makes it easy for me, one hunt at a time. Now folks, I want to take just a minute to tell you about a couple of my hunting and fishing buddies. I'm talking about Rusty Weaver and David Tidmore. I want to let you know that if you've been a victim of an accident or of wrongdoing, or if you know someone that has, to give Rusty and David a call. Now you can talk as long as you want and call as many times as you want, and there's never any fee unless they collect for you. So next time you need any legal advice at all whatsoever, give Rusty and David a call. I've always dreamed of this big log cabin on top of a bluff overlooking a large body of water surrounded by big hardwoods, a place that I could go to shoot world-class trophy white-tailed deer, all the ducks and quail I wanted to shoot, and have an experience of a lifetime. Well, it's still a dream. Actually, it's Dream Ranch in Guntersville, Alabama. Y'all give the guys a call. Go up there and experience the trip of a lifetime, I guarantee you. Dream Ranch, Guntersville, Alabama. Now, not long ago, I got fed up with roof leaks and damage caused by wind, rain, and heat. So I made a smart investment to protect a large investment. I had advanced aluminum permatile roofing to install a protective roof on my home. Not only did my permatile roof add curb appeal, but it lowered my insurance rates and drastically reduced my power bill. The only thing it raised was the value of my home. Now, Jimmy Smith with Advanced Aluminum has been running their family-owned business for over 30 years, and that's a long time, but not nearly as long as I expect my roof to last.
Kill him.
Now I can?
Yeah. Ho, 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 ho.
If I can kill him, club. All right, here we go.
Now.
Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Man, he was nervous, wasn't he? Doggone, I don't know what, the wind, you know, I know they're bad about, wind's bad about making turkeys nervous, but doggone it. We called him for, I guess, what, about 250 yards across through there? Boy, he was nervous. He gobbled at us the first few times. He come in, he couldn't see no hen. He was just looking for a hen, wasn't he? What was wrong, that tree in your way right there?
Yep.
Okay. I couldn't hear you, man. The wind was blowing so loud. I heard you talking to me. And we would never got away with that if we hadn't had 40-something mile an hour wind. Because I could hear you talking, and I knew if you was talking, something had to be wrong. You know, but that's great. It worked out. Didn't you get a good video?
Oh, yeah.
Nod your head. I can't hear nothing. All right, buddy, thank you. Let me go check him out. That's sweet. Look at that worm. Woo! I like the blonde tips on these. Now, a lot of them got darker tips, and the other ones, these right here, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That fan right there tells you no bird, you know what? Look at that. You get river bottoms, which is water, and in Texas, you're gonna have turkeys. And Lord, does the man have turkeys. Got one last now. Don't tell him, I'm gonna wait till I'm about to leave before I tell him how many we shot. Oh, I love turkey hunting.
Somewhere on this ranch, there's a tornado right now. I ain't scared. I ain't scared.
But Breckenridge, we want to be quite aware of this situation. The National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning. It is in effect for Stevens County till 5:30 this evening. The storm is southeast of Albany, moving in an easterly direction, perhaps skewing a little bit to the north.
I wasn't scared at all. I never was scared. I wasn't even scared when I saw that big 9-mile-high bolt of lightning hit the ground over a while ago. You're going to have some dead cows. I mean, there's going to be some dead cows out there in the morning, or some burnt up trees or something. Something died with that lightning bolt. I'm telling you, that lightning bolt, it didn't just waste its energy and hit the ground.
I got a little charge out of it.
I got a little charge out of it too, sitting in my pickup truck.
Hello?
Ain't enough for me to jump in my truck. I'll drive back to Fort Worth or somewhere and get away from this thing. I don't do tornadoes, you hear me? I don't do snakes. I don't do tornadoes. I don't do lightning. I ain't hanging around. I will leave. I'll leave. I'll go.
Well, we made it through the night. I was glad to see the next morning. We didn't get hit by a tornado and didn't get struck by lightning, but the next morning was my cameraman Wormie's time to hunt. I promised him his first Rio gobbler here at the Vinson Ranch in Texas. And it seems like it's going to work out pretty good this morning. We already got a couple of jakes that flew down. Then they were joined by a hen. And it wasn't but just a few minutes later that the whole gang started joining them. And pretty soon we had the longbeard that we were looking for, the one that I showed you the video of a couple of days earlier. So let's just see what old Wormie can do with his opportunity.
Good shot.
No, Wormie didn't waste any time getting his first Rio, and it was a nice one too. I mean, we watched that turkey strut around all morning the other day, and we were just glad to get on the turkey, much less that one particular turkey that we both wanted to see him kill, so it worked out great.
That's our strutter from yesterday,
That's
ain't
our
it?
strutter from yesterday.
Man.
My first Rio.
Wow.
Very first Rio. I'm proud of it.
This segment has been brought to you by Mossy Oak Brand Camo, Mossy Oak Biologic, Weaver Tidmore Attorneys, and Primos Double Bull Blinds. For weather information, moon phases, and a list of state DNRs, log on to ronniesmith.tv.
Well, now that hunting season's over, we all got to do our honeydews. And what I mean by dues is that we got to pay our dues for being in the woods all winter. And the folks at Marvin's, well, they help make my home improvement projects a whole lot easier with Saturday morning specials every Saturday morning with huge discounts that save me money. And with Marvin's free home delivery, it frees me up to focus on more important things, like scouting for turkeys. Either way, Marvin's Building Material and Home Center is making it easy for me with the new Saturday morning specials from 7 to 11 a.m.
Want superior accuracy with the broadhead? Don't think front of center. Think better. Carbon Express arrows with built-in weight-forward technology. Engineered heavier in front and stiffer and lighter in the back for greater stability. Faster recovery. And even better accuracy than front of center. It's the technology that's turning the world of hunting upside down. Get the built-in advantage. Carbon Express.
Log on to ronniesmith.tv for outdoor gear, caps, shirts, DVDs, and lots more, all at discount prices. You'll find weather information, a list of state DNRs, wild game recipes, and even outdoor video games, and tips to make you a better hunter. You also can win an all-expense paid hunting trip with us to be aired on national television. Tons of free prizes, and you can even watch my television shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just log on to ronniesmith.tv.
Cox Industries is celebrating over 50 years of producing the Southeast's finest, longest-lasting, state-of-the-art treated lumber. Whether it's for commercial use like utility poles and heavy-duty bridge timbers for your yard, playground, or farm, Cox Industries Select Grade Lumber is the first in class. Log on to Ronnie's website to find a dealer nearest you or find out how you can win a Cox Industries free hunt giveaway.
Well, welcome back to our turkey hunt here in Albany, Texas at the Vinson Ranch. Now my good friend Heath Butler is going to go out this afternoon and try to call him up a turkey. He's sitting on the edge of this wheat field where he struck a gobbler just a few minutes ago. He took my cameraman Wormie with him, and the wind is real high again this afternoon. But Heath had the turkey to answer him one time, so he figures if he just sat down next to this tree on the edge of this field, the turkey would soon show up, and he definitely did. He made his way through this thick stuff out into the wheat field.
Don't let him get out of range. Ready? Yeah, kill him. Good shot, E.
Oh.
Over an inch spur. Big thick beard. Yes. Get the beard on that thing. It's a double beard. Old beard. Look at the spurs.
That was an awesome turkey that Heath killed. You know, turkeys like this right here are real nervous when the wind's like that, and they don't really put on a big show a lot of times when it's real windy. Nevertheless, we had a great trip to the Vinson Ranch. Lanny Vinson and his beautiful wife, Miss Tanya, were exceptional hosts and very pleasant to be around. I suggest if you're looking to book a Texas turkey hunt, definitely give Lanny and Miss Tanya a call. You'll be glad you did. Wonderful place to go. That was a beautiful turkey, beautiful trip, and I can't wait to go back.
What?
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Don't.
It's okay.
I gotta move. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh. That is like an 8-foot long rattlesnake skin. Oh, I'm done. Turkey hunting ain't worth this, cuz you got to draw a line somewhere. I'm through. Let me just tell you, if that son of a gun left his skin there, that means he's coming back for it when it gets cold. You hear me? That is about an 8-foot long rattlesnake skin. You know what, Wormie? I'm done. I don't care. The turkey's right out there. I ain't worried about it. I don't care if it's a state record turkey. I ain't fooling with it. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I don't do snakes. I don't do snakes. It ain't worth it. I'm done. I cannot hunt for the rest of the day. I'm through. I'm fixing to stand up. I'm gonna bust this turkey, but I ain't gonna have to worry about a snake to crawl on my back. That thing was 2 foot behind me.
There's a big hole right there too.
I know there's a big hole right there, and let me tell you something else too. I don't want to watch it empty. You know what I'm saying? Let's leave that hole alone. Let's leave that skin alone. Let's back out of here. But watch where you step, okay? That right there is a man eater. That is a man eater. They got circuses that would pay big money for a snake that big. I'm out of here, baby.
Today's outdoor adventure has been brought to you by these great sponsors.